Warning: this podcast has vulgar language that may not be appropriate for persons under 16 years of age, soft as a cotton swab, or sensitive like a baby's ass. This a podcast for real ones, gangsters and gangsterettes. If you don't fit that description, still listen to my shit, with your Bill Bellamy bone structure having asses, laughing like a bitch. Anyway, let's get it.
Some real shit though, man. I got some new shit for you, man. That's really mind-boggling, yo. They trying to tell us now. Check this out. They a human being in China just caught the China. It's not the China flu. He caught the flu. He caught some shit, the chicken from the chicken. They said that you can't, that the chickens is infected. They were saying chickens and turkeys and all that shit was infected out there.
If the chicken infected, they try to take every black people and nigga lovers out. Sorry, but that's what I take it as. Yeah, man. They said, now listen, I want you to check into this, yo, because it's a lot of shit being said about that. I think it was a 4-year-old. What it say? What you say? I'm about to look it up right now.
It's a 4-year-old child over in China caught this.
A 4-year-old
They caught this. Yeah, and 4-year-old child caught this, right? Now, what they're saying is that the shit is spreading. They said this was the first time ever in life that they ever found it in a human being. But this is spreading now because they're saying this is like the bird flu. That's what it's called, the bird flu. You know, I want you to check into this. Google this shit. It's called the bird flu. Yeah, over in China, yo, they got what they talk about chickens and turkeys and all that shit, yo. They infected, yo.
Damn it,
and the shit. Yeah. Hey, I'm about to go veggie, man. I'm about to go veggie in a minute.
If that shit made it down,
man,
I'm already a goner, Jim. If he's already down there, I was cooking some chicken up yesterday. It was extra good.
Yo, you know what, yo, that shit was crazy, man. How you gonna fuck with the barnyard hen, yo? How you gonna fuck with the barnyard hen, yo? Come on, man, not the motherfucking barnyard hen. I just ate some chicken last night, man. What the fuck you talking about?
Hold on. We're gonna go with The Guardian 1 week ago. We're gonna see what they talking about. Hold on. China detects.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this shit.
That's right.
China detects
read it.
case of H3N8 bird flu strand. That's that bullshit off top. This from The Guardian.
See what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm about to read it.
See what I'm saying?
Let me show y'all my reading skills and shit. Show y'all Baltimore City public schools used to be good. Shit, hold on.
All right, run that shit.
Say what? Experts say widespread transmission of flu in birds is increasing scope for avian, I guess that's what it is. Avian virus to mix and mutate. So that's that bullshit. Once they start mixing and mutating and shit. Hold on. Who wrote this shit? Because you know we gotta shout them niggas out for they be crying and all that shit. My man Tom Levitt.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, we gotta give it up for Tom. Tom, thank you, Tom. Because we needed this.
Guardian,
we needed this.
The GuardianNews.com and shit. My man. You know,
because you know we already going through COVID.
All right, so
we already going through COVID and shit, man. Now they talking bird flu and all this old.
Let me read it.
Bird flu and all this shit, man.
All right, so they say it's called H3N8. A strand of bird flu has been detected in humans for the first time in China's central province of Henan. Yo, China, that's where the fuck the COVID started at.
COVID.
We gonna fuck them up. They doing too much over there. What the fuck is y'all doing? The 4-year-old boy infected has been in contact with chicken and crows raised at his home. Chicken and crows raised at his home, according to reports from China National Health Commission. Hold on, we gonna go far. I ain't about to read this whole shit, but I just want y'all to see I can read for real and shit. The avian influenza, or bird flu, as we call it, is commonly known as a contagious viral disease, with the first reports of human cases in the 90s and shit. You feel me? Some strains of the bird flu, such as H3N8, now have been passed to humans, but this is currently very rare and usually occurs after very close contact with infected birds and animals. So these motherfuckers probably be tongue kissing the animals and shit. Be trying to get a little close with the animals, and then they come out with this. I ain't saying that's what happened, right? But what I'm reading, it seems like a nigga be close to the
motherfucker. Man. Shit be happening, man. I done seen motherfuckers kissing dogs in the mouth. They kissing dogs.
Bullshit. Anyway,
yeah, they be doing all sorts of weird shit.
Hold on, let's read, because this shit is getting real.
I seen a person kissing a parrot in the mouth. I seen a person kissing a parrot in the mouth, and that's right there was enough for me.
I seen a nigga catching a bitch in the mouth. That's enough for me. Oh, shit, you set that up perfect. Anyway, let me finish reading this shit. Did it feel me? H3N8 virus circulate wildly in birds and in horses, and have also been detected in dogs in North America. God damn it, the pit bulls and the goddamn German shepherds. If they want to be kissed, that's that bullshit. See, black people don't kiss their dogs in the mouth, though. I'ma just say that. We love everybody else, but we don't do that. That's all I'm saying. That's a fact.
We love our animals like everybody else, but we don't have to kiss them.
But I don't mean nothing about it. I'm just speaking facts. Like, that's all I'm doing. Some people might take that harshly. Fuck them. Anyway, we gonna finish reading.
Hey, we're not telling you not to love your animals.
We telling you,
well, we telling you don't get
down. We telling you not to slob them down. Fuck is you talking about? That's what we said here at Shizzy podcast. You feel me? Anyway, they say we often see a virus spread to a human and then not spread any farther. So a single case is not a cause of great concern, said Sir Peter Horby, a professor of emerging infectious diseases in global health, University of what? Oxford. So you can trust him. He's from the University of Oxford. Hold on, who's fucking up the flow? Let me see who hit me. I don't even know how somebody hit me if I'm on a joint with you. This shit is amazing. All right. I can decline him. I go see him too. That's my man. We gonna get this story done first up. See, I can do not disturb when we doing our joints, right? And nobody can cut through that and shit. You feel me? I don't like that. Anyway, you know what I mean?
Niggas gonna be fucking looking like fucking birds. Looking like birds. Niggas gonna be flapping their arms like wings and shit.
Yeah, but I'm
niggas gonna be looking good.
But yeah, that's a good subject. I'm gonna do a whole separate joint on this. But let me finish reading some more of this shit real quick. They say,
all right, bring it.
They are from my man from Oxford. Like I was saying, we can trust him. He from Oxford. You feel me? And you're gonna call me back. Watch, you're gonna call back through. But he say there's no reason to panic and shit for now and shit. They say that's just them niggas that like raise them, so they be in super close vicinity of these motherfuckers and shit. Like they probably be sneezing on them. The little animals probably be sneezing on them and shit, and pissing on them, farting on them, and all that crazy shit that a regular nigga ain't gonna go through, because we don't be that close. They had to deal with that.
Because I don't believe. Because for some real shit, I don't believe they sanitize like how, other people, everybody sanitizing and shit. So they all the shit
coming. Listen, that's what they say. Hold on. You feel me? That's what they say. What's that word? Allegedly. Let's say that. Let's use that on this podcast. Let's use the word allegedly whenever we say something, because you can't believe half of the shit these motherfuckers telling you anyway. So they might be beefing with China and want to throw the bone out on them. You feel me? I don't know. I ain't trying to get in the middle of the shit.
Yeah, you right about that shit.
I'm trying to live my podcast life. You feel me? Mind my business, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna definitely go into more detail on that shit. Matter of fact, when tomorrow and shit, when I hit y'all, we going into super depth on this. I'm gonna do my research, but I'm gonna be like a goddamn scholar next time y'all talk to me about this shit. You feel me? You going?
Yeah, because everybody gonna want to know about that. A lot of people don't know about that yet.
Right. That's what we doing.
So,
We
that's
don't just make you laugh. We educate you over this motherfucker. And we put y'all up on game. We wake y'all up. Right. Niggas be sleep around here.
I don't preach. I don't preach. I teach, nigga.
I preach and teach. You feel me? I teach the niggas sometimes. It ain't my fault if they don't listen. I told you. I did my job. I told you. You ain't want to listen to it. I don't know what to say about that. I can't help that. That you ain't want to take the preachings and the teachings. You feel?
Hey, it is what it is.
I just was telling you earlier I was like that. You feel me? Niggas don't be wanting to hear shit until they want to hear it. It might be too late, but you feel me? It be like that sometimes. You see? I don't know. It be more power to hate by.
That shows that you grown up through the years because you accepted it. And you moved on with it.
Nigga, I knew that shit then. Like, nigga, I just was a young boy. You know that shit and don't give a fuck. Like, you know that shit. Like I ain't trying to hear your shit. You really mean that shit. You feel me? I always was like that. Yeah. But I still listen, though. I won't be trying to hear it right then and there when we arguing and shit. But I listen, though. I just don't be trying to hear it because we arguing at the moment. You feel me? You know how that goes. The petty shit, basically. Yeah. I mean, I always kept it a bane. I lean on myself when I did some fuck shit. You know this. You know I don't get out of nothing. You feel me? I can't tell niggas something and I don't do it. Like, that's one thing about niggas, man. I can't tell y'all do something and I'm doing the shit. That shit don't add up. So I try to keep it a bean on the scene. You know what I mean? I try to keep it a bean on the scene, y'all mean? But shit, I'ma definitely do a joint on that. You know what I mean? I should have kept renting it. That shit hard. Like I just thought about that, how we can do it, nigga. I'm looking at, while you was telling me about that shit, I was looking at the news clips on that shit. Like I gotta look at all that shit. That shit hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you need to let's get into that, man. That's something very important and shit.
Like that'd be hard, like something cause y'all want to do videos so bad.
Look at that. And a nigga got the chicken wings and the chicken thighs and the.
Oh yeah, that's that gangster shit for real. That's that gangster shit for real. Yeah, that feel me. But shit, shorty, I'm about to stop recording on this.
What's popping, everybody? It's your homie Envy Allison, hostess of WTF News on Shizzy Lit Podcast. Make sure to check us out and show me I'm the boss man OG Shizzy Brizzle some lovery, with y'all Timothy D. Loghetto Cannon to the left of them, Cannon to the right of them, Cannon, face asses, laughing the hardest ever. Anyway, subscribe to Shizzy Lit Podcast on any of your favorite streaming platforms and listen to what the hood listening to. I'm out. You heard me?